Alright, we're going to do a little, I don't know if this is going to be a long one or not. Weird. Wheel of Fortune and Justice on the split. I've got a second interview tomorrow. So I guess the one that I had this morning went pretty well. I had a good feeling about it. I think it's going to be good. I don't know if it's a long-term kind of job or not, but I'm going to go. I'm going to see what's up. I'm going to talk to the management there. I'm going to see what this could look like. You know, it's an option. It's not a bad option. So, I think I'm going to do it. 6 of Wands. And if something else perfect lines up in the meantime, then awesome. But, the Sun. I have the distinct feeling right now that Spirit might be wanting me to do this. Maybe it's a side quest, maybe it's not. But Spirit wants me to be open to whatever job this is, even though it's an unlikely option, even though it's something that I was like sitting there on the fence about, not really sure that I wanted it. I realized the Sun and the Queen of Cups, emotional decision. I realized while I was waiting, around 12, that's when I thought I was going to hear back, if I was going to hear back. And around 12 is when that should have happened. But, 12:30 rolled around and I was like, I haven't heard back yet. And for a moment there, I was like, did I not get it? Because I felt pretty sure that I got it. And I realized in that moment that I kind of did want it, I guess. Just in that moment of feeling like maybe I didn't get it, feeling like entitled almost, like not like I should just get handed this job, but I thought that it was going well. And it was, it was fine. I heard back and everything's good. But for that one little minute, I realized that I did want it and I appreciated it as the opportunity that it is, not a placeholder like the first one felt like. The first job felt like I was like, okay, I'll do it, but I don't really want to, but I guess I'll do it. And this one, I actually want to go. I'm really glad that I decided to reschedule that interview instead of just skipping it. Things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. King of Swords? Alright, I'm gonna grab Ace of Swords. King of Swords, Ace of Swords. I'm gonna grab the Oracle cards. Breakthrough, truth. Something about that moment where you think you can't have it being the defining moment where you realize that you want it, because sometimes your logical brain can tell you that you don't want something because you have choices, options, but in reality, you know what's meant for you. Sometimes the more alluring options with the pod, the spiritual community, and the siren, the mermaid, sometimes the more alluring option isn't always what's best for you. Sometimes the thing that you don't think you're going to want has vast potential. And I'm taking that to mean here that this job may have looked like something I wouldn't have applied for unless I got an email that specifically was like, hey, you might be good for this position. And I just filled it out on a whim. I've been doing that a lot lately. If something is delivered to my inbox and it looks like something I could do, I've been doing it. And I've been taking all these proficiency tests. Like they've got, on the website, they've got all these proficiency tests for like customer service and like hotel software and like making reservations and scheduling and like being an assistant and vet techs and like all of these different tests. And I don't even have credentials for some of the ones that I'm doing, but I'm seeing what I score, and I haven't scored anything less than proficient on any of them, even if I don't have the qualifications for the job. So I'm taking this opportunity to practice Ripple, Divine Counterparts, and the Upward Spiral. And this self-improvement, this desire to test your limits I'm getting, is what leads you into this counterpart situation, the colliding of forces that creates a ripple, a spiral. For union, That's interesting. I haven't used the Oracle cards in a minute. I really missed them. But we all know that when career lines up and love lines up and your home life and your emotional life and everything just kind of falls into balance. And I was going to call it a figure 8, but it's not really a figure 8. It reminds me of the flower of life pattern, where it's all recursive, going back in on itself, or like a triquetra even, but every different aspect of your life is in balance with the other aspects. And it all goes around and it all interlinks and it's all connected. Healing. Taking the opportunity, not the opportunity. This is more like, I'm seeing a battering ram going through like a metal door, like two doors that open in the middle. It almost looks like a hospital or something, but there's a battering ram going through them. And this is breaking down whatever's stopping you, whatever's holding you back, because these doors I'm seeing are very durable. They're not like those flimsy tin ones, they're like fucking iron or something. But these barriers, these walls are being broken down because we are confronting our fears. We are doing the scary thing. We are taking leaps of faith. We are going for the X factor right now and not afraid to explore options, because we're not limiting ourselves. Just because I want to work in a hotel, I want to break into that industry, I am not eliminating all of the other potential options out there. Wish fulfillment with the Ace of Swords. We're not taking anything off the table because we don't know exactly what our Ten of Pentacles is going to look like here. And we might be building that staircase for ourselves brick by brick. And I'm still going to do personal training and nutrition next. I'm still going to figure out the right place for me to move. I'm still going to do all of these things. Taking this job opportunity, even though it's not directly in line with what I was trying to do, doesn't mean it's the wrong move. Ten of fucking Pentacles, man. There's something, Spirit said Wheel of Fortune, when I was like, should I even go to this interview? Wheel of Fortune, not Wheel of Fortune, the Ripple with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. There's something here about us breaking through into our Ten of Pentacles energy here, and this is heading towards union in some way, but it's happening as a result of taking this chance, being willing to do something different. And there might be a skill set here or a connection made, communication here with manifestation. There might be some guidance that we receive during this process that's going to allow us to better manifest this Ten of Pentacles for ourselves. This Magician energy with divine union and communication. The Ripple, there's something here that will cause and affect this situation, that will magnetize the puzzle pieces into place. I'm seeing there was a puzzle in season 2 of the OA. There was like a spring in the bottom of a house, and there was a puzzle on the floor with magnetic pieces. And when all of the magnetic pieces came together in a certain way, a lock unclicked, and it started spreading this gas into the house. And I'm not, beyond the puzzle, it's not really a good allegory for what I'm talking about. But essentially, unless you did that puzzle, unless you inhaled that gas, you weren't able to find the right doorway. It was like a mechanism kind of tripped a different hallway or something like that, but a secret passageway in the house opened up as a result of you clearing that puzzle. A hidden entrance to the destination, and what that puzzle led to was a bird's eye view of the multiverse. And that bird's eye view of the multiverse allowed you to pick a door, a dimension, a timeline, an ending. Spirit hasn't revealed everything that we need to know about our future here. There are still mysteries, there are still things that we don't know. What we can count on is that this is a good step in our stability. It's a positive step in the right direction, and whether it works out, whether it doesn't work out, doesn't matter. We are willing to take that leap of faith. We are willing to put that work in. We are willing to focus on our bag right now. Because when we focus on that, when we focus on our love, when we get all of the pieces together, everything comes into alignment. Thanks for watching.